I have officially completed my 5th month on Accutane. There is one more month for me. I am in the home stretch. I can see the end. It is so close. And it cannot come any sooner. With 1 month left on Accutane, here's how I'm feeling. It's been a difficult journey, for sure, and I'm trying to save my wrap-up thoughts for a more wrap-up video at the end of next month when I'm actually done with Accutane. But it's been difficult. However, I can easily say that it has not been nearly as difficult as dealing with acne since I was like 7 years old. As I've said in every video before this, the most prevalent side effect that literally everybody experiences is dryness. Of the face, of the lips, of the eyes, of the nose, of the hands and arms and feet and legs. If it's attached to your body, it's dry. Something that for me has been pretty gnarly lately is my hair. I have used such intense conditioning products and been so gentle with it, and it just feels like hay. And that's honestly what I think has been the hardest part of this process, with the exception of purging. That sucked. That sucked the most. But for me personally, a lot of my identity is tied to my hair. So when it's dry and flat and brittle and doesn't look the way I like, it's really hard for me to feel confident. And I've tried a bunch of different solutions, and they all kind of do a temporary fix, but nothing really lasts longer than a day or two post-wash. My nails are also very brittle. I used to have like really, really strong nails, like almost nothing could break them. And now they just kind of flake a lot, which is unfortunate. My eyes have been a lot drier, especially in the mornings. Like I wake up and my eyes are in pain. That usually subsides within like an hour or so, but it's still not pleasant. I've also been extremely lethargic for the past 2 weeks or so. Just editing, Ilana, popping in to remind you that, hey, past Ilana, you have depression. That's where a lot of the lethargy is coming from. Some of it from Accutane, but I'm also depressed. I don't know if that's a side effect of the Accutane, a side effect of my diet, or a side effect of the state of the world. All of those. But mainly the depression. But it's possible that it's a side effect of the Accutane, so I thought I'd include it in this video. My skin is also just continuing to be more and more irritated all the time. Like, any spot where you shave, like legs or armpits or anything, like, they don't like that. My skin cuts a lot easier, and just like accidentally like scratching it with my nail can cause it to draw blood and like scar for a couple of weeks, which is shitty. But luckily, my nails aren't that strong anymore. My dermatologist also warned that this would happen, and I'm starting to see it come into my life, but my joints are achy. She especially pointed out that this tends to happen to people toward the end of treatment, so it makes sense that it's happening for me now. My knees, my jaw, my wrists, my elbows especially, maybe even my ankles, they just are very sore a lot of the time. And like I said at the beginning, I will save most of my thoughts for a wrap-up video at the end of my treatment. But even though it's really difficult to be 100% right now, I'd do it all over again. My acne made me miserable. It was painful, it was uncomfortable, it made me so insecure. And clearly, I'm not 100% cleared up. Most of this is scarring, and I get the occasional breakout. And they take longer to heal while I'm on Accutane, because your skin sucks. But being able to compare my face now to how it looked before I started, so worth it. Another thing that I can't remember if I mentioned in a previous video is that when I get a little anxious, I tend to turn a little red, get a little splotchy, and that just keeps getting worse. I think I did mention it in a prior video. Going into like work meetings and stuff, you can just watch as like my neck turns red in the middle of a meeting, which is really professional and awesome and looks great, because I'm sure that they noticed that it wasn't there at the start of the meeting and appeared, and it wasn't just like me showing up to work with hickeys every day. Because that's not happening. It's just my skin. My skin will turn red at the slightest inconvenience, and that's a major pain. It's also been like fall and winter for the majority of my treatment, and I spent a lot of time outside today. It was pretty hot. Wore lots of sunscreen, nice big ol' hat, sunglasses, mask, the whole 9 yards. But I feel like I felt the effects of being in the sun very strongly. Could that have been dehydration? Probably. But still. All right, now, because I am extremely sleepy, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day today and a great day tomorrow. Bye.